Streaming again. Hopefully, I'm just waiting for Stream Manager to get itself set up. Alright, there we go. So the audio's working. Okay, yep, audio seems good. Or at the very least, there is audio. Okay. So, last time, we started the Flea Festival, and I played one of the Flea games. I played Mushkas. I crushed the high score by a lot, actually. I did come back on in between to grind rosaries and also to beat my high score again because I dropped 2 fleas, like, really embarrassingly, and I wanted to do better, and I did better, so. Anyway, but there's still 2 other games, so. Bug, world is ending. Nothing left but to test ourselves. This trial is Flea Dodge. Stay upon the platforms, avoid attacks. Longer stay gives bigger score. To score most is to become champion. This is the only thing left to strive for. The only thing left to strive... I mean, it is one of the only things left to strive for, because I will hopefully be able to get to like 100% completion today. I'm pretty close. Mamashka, the trial begins. Flea Dodge. So it's just stay on the platform? I mean, that seems easy. It's time-based. Oh, it's not. Oh, no, it is time-based. Okay, I was like, oh, no, it's not time-based. It's based on how many fleas are dodged. But no, it seems to be time-based. Okay, platforms shift. Oh, okay. That flea just bashed his head on the platform as it popped up. That was painful. Wait, hold on. Okay, so the big flea just comes in and breaks all the platforms. I got hit. Your score's on the board beside. What score am I trying to beat here? 65. Okay, yeah, no, that was really bad. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to get hit or not, so once I got hit, I thought it would just kind of end. But it didn't seem to, but it did eat my glide. Like, by the time I reacted to the fact that it didn't just end, like, I couldn't glide anymore. So maybe it was just trying to end, but it just needed me to land. Wow, that broke way earlier than it did last time. So maybe it was trying to end, and that's why it ate my glide. Like, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to get hit by a flea and keep going. Okay, I'm bad at this, wow. I am allowed to get hit and keep going, it's just, it like juggles you. It's not like regular hit damage, they like push you. Which makes sense, because otherwise you could just stand on the platform and like tank hits, because knockback in this game is usually pretty small. So because it pushes you a lot, and also kinda, yeah. Okay. Like if I get hit by this guy, kinda, I don't know. It feels different than, like, getting hit by a regular attack. I don't know if it actually is or if I'm just going crazy. Okay. This is easy. Oh, wow, okay. I did not expect her to show up and attack during this. I was wondering if Grishkin was gonna show up. Because Grishkin's in Flea Juggle. So I feel like he probably won't because she shows up instead. Which is interesting because, like, obviously it's her game, so it makes sense for her to show up. But the Juggle one was Mushka's game. And Grishkin was the one that showed up. So I figured maybe Grishkin was just the one that shows up in all the games, alongside Jumbo Flea, of course. Oh, he missed the platform. Oh, okay, he did not miss it that time. Let me... Oh my gosh. Clutch grapple. Dude, she just tries to spear you. That's so cruel. Oh my gosh. No! Dude, I did really good that time. Okay, I mean, I destroyed the highest score that time. 104? Whew. Victor, the trial has ended. Bug.Flea, impressive was your performance. Your score exceeds even my own. To see skill so much, moments before everything ends, gives me unexpected joy. Grishkiz, I congratulate you, champion. I guess Grishkin is the high score keeper of Juggle, so he's in Juggle, and then Vog is the score. So Vog might be in Bounce. It's probably going to be either Vog or Krat, because Krat's the game runner, but Vog has the high score. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Dear one, how shameful for the world to end while poor Krat still has so much living left in him. But how sweet of you to join me here, where you play the flea bounce game, that I may appreciate the beauty of your agile form while I await my doom. To play is simple. Leap up and keep bouncing on the fleas who fly past for as long as you are able. This one sounds like it's gonna be the hardest. That's all I'm saying. Namashka, let our beautiful game begin. Flea bounce. This sounds like just the hard parts of the other two, basically. Okay, at least they don't move very fast. Oh, but they do leave when you... Okay. I might want to change crests for this. The diagonal bounce, I feel like, is making it tough. Is there a reason to go for the fast flea? Does he give more points? Oh, okay, Krat is there. I didn't bounce off of him, but it is Krat. So it's weird that Grishkin shows up in the Juggle game when Mushka's the game runner of it. I guess I just didn't want the caravan leader to be in one of the games. And so they did Grishkin instead. And then the other guy that was there from the beginning, he's just in the background now. Like, you can't even talk to him at this point. Wait, I just decked Krat in the head right as he was popping up, I think. Because I feel like I just bounced off nothing. I did beat the high score in one try, though. That wasn't too bad. I mean, the scores were low, so that was fine. Victor, my dear one, my dancer, the game has ended and you have proven yourself the champion. None can best your score. You have shamed us all with your fearsome grace. But you will keep playing for me, yes? The end of the world need not be a lonely thing. I'm good. What's the guy's name in the background? Varga. Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, this guy back here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But that should be all of them. Yep. Miss Hornet, you have proven yourself the champion at each of our flea games. I am confident now that the grand champion of our festival has emerged. It is none other than yourself, of course. And thusly must our final ceremony begin. Fleas, prepare yourselves. Oh no, hopefully nothing bad happens. I doubt it, but that'd be so sad. Granted, here we are, to honor the grand champion of this very final of all festivals. Now, Miss Hornet, strike the great effigy with all your might. Oh, I just get tons of money? Oh, huge. Oh my... Dude, I wish I knew this was a thing. Oh my gosh. Pale oil? What? Oh my gosh. Not now, Grandmother Silk. We're trying to celebrate. Dude, okay, I grinded a ton of rosaries off stream because I realized how expensive the things I was gonna have to buy were today for 100%. I didn't pick up most of them. Okay, never mind. I feel less bad about the fact that I grinded rosaries because I'm a dumbass and I didn't actually pick up... I didn't realize that picking up the pale ore would just end it. And also they wouldn't be here afterwards. And so the great ceremony has reached its climax and its grand champion has emerged. Thank you for spending your last moments with us here, Miss Hornet. Though the world will soon end, and our paradise will crumble, the memories of friendship we all shared shall surely echo through the oncoming void for all eternity. Sleepmaster, your sentiment is kind, but this world will not end. Oh? How good of you to speak words of hope for our benefit. But we have accepted our fate. Come, let us forget the past and revel together. It is not merely hope that I offer you, sir, but a promise. This kingdom's suffering has a singular cause, and by my own claw will it be cleansed. Perhaps not every flea will survive what is coming. That'd be sad. But the world will not die, and your settlement may still see the chance to prosper. Ah, you speak with such conviction, but I cannot bring myself to hope for such. I am sorry. Come what may, we fleas will be here until the end, and the games will continue, of course. Celebrate with us for as long as you wish, dear friend. Nice. Dude, okay, so I didn't really think about the fact that, yeah, there's another pale oil. Awesome. I don't know where where Pliny went. He left a sign on his door. I have to reread it and try and find him. But yeah, I didn't pick up all those rosaries. Oops, it's fine. I grinded a bunch off stream because shops are expensive, man. And in doing so, I did get this thing called the craw summons. I sat on a bench, and there was like a crow sound, and then like this like got impaled on a sword like next to the bench. Um, so it's from this craws. So I'll probably go check that out next, and then do Mr. Mushroom stuff. Well, and then buy out the merchants, then do Mr. Mushroom stuff. I guess I can buy out the merchants as I'm doing Mr. Mushroom stuff, because I'm going to be going all over the place. But let's head to... Would Greymore be closer? Farfields might be... I'll just go Greymore, whatever. The Farfields one might actually be faster to get to the crawl place. Because I think it's right at the bottom of, like, the wind tunnel, like, shaft area. I don't actually really remember. I'm going to turn down the game volume a little bit. Sorry, it's a little bit loud in my headphones right now. Hopefully that didn't really impact the stream where you could not hear me over the game at all, because that'd be unfortunate, but it is what it is. If so, it's okay. I mean, it wasn't that long, so... Actually, let me check. Is the Farfields... Yeah, I think... maybe. I almost called it Stagstation, caught myself. Everything's fine. So I think this is the door that had the... in the one, like, house, because there was, like, the sounds coming from the house, and I couldn't get past the door. And also because I don't know where else this would be taking me to. I should sit on this bench just in case I die here. Because there's a lot of enemies in the crows section of the journal that I do not have. So, you know. There might be like an enemy gauntlet here with new enemy types. Like maybe like this version of the enemy for the lanky crows and the fat crows. You know, because like the regular crows got upgraded in Act 3, so that the other ones might have upgrades as well. I guess we'll see. Yep. There you go. I've been summoned here. Oh boyo. They are called like jurors, right? And it's like a court summons. Oh. Okay, there are the Court of Craws. Yeah. There are, in fact. Okay, this doesn't feel like a conventional court. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that Farland was actually in America. Okay, they don't have much health. You know what I could have done before coming here is, now that I have Pale Oil, I could have gotten the weapon upgrade. Oh well. They don't have that much health. But I'm assuming I'm going to be fighting that guy in the back. It's interesting that the whole group is the boss. Like, that guy, I guess, could be his own boss, but there was a boss title card just for showing up here. It said Court of Craws, which implies that, like, this whole group would be, like, a boss. I guess if these are unique enemies, then... Oh! Okay, he does have his own title card. It's the Craw Father. I don't know if he can summon the rest in the background, because they actually were getting removed from the background as he called upon them. I was not paying enough attention to see if this one also got removed from the background. Dude, the mirror puts in work against him though, so that's nice. I don't think they're getting removed from the background. It was a cool little detail, because like, if they actually... I mean, it would be a really long enemy gauntlet. But if they went long enough to make it so the whole background got... I'm so bad at healing. If they made it go long enough for like the whole background to get wiped out of Craws, then you know, it's kind of like a little progress gauge. It's gonna heal next to you for Trobio Mirror. Is that one Void Infested? Or Abyss Infested or whatever? No, I don't think so. He like flashed a weird color. I thought he might have been. No, okay, he's definitely not. Oh, okay. New move. Nice. Took out that guy real fast. I appreciate that these guys do not have that much health. I think the regular versions of them have more health. I mean, I don't know, maybe my weapon's just way stronger than I think it's gotten, like, over the course of the game. But they really don't have that much actual health. Which I appreciate, because, you know, like having bosses that summon enemies with like a ton of health is obnoxious. Bosses summon enemies that you can just kind of clear out pretty easily. It's not that bad. I healed there just because I was like, oh, Trovio's Mirror puts in work against those summons, so yeah, pretty easy boss. And we get the Craw Memento, and the rest of them will fly out. Hey man, if we had a more civil court, then maybe you'd still be alive. And the Craw Bell. Okay, two Craw things. And a few rosaries, not a lot. There has not been like a single boss in this game, I think, that has like dropped rosaries upon death. Which, some of them wouldn't make sense to have rosaries, like why would the Crawfather have rosaries, right? Except I guess why would Massive Moss Charger have Geo? Is another question you could be asking. So I kind of get it, but, you know, like, the last judge could potentially have a bunch of rosaries. Is that all of these guys? Yeah. Tall Crodger, Scott Crodger, and then the Crawfather. So that has filled out this whole section. I'm still missing some enemies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 people after Khan, but before Dratefly. So I don't know if these are in Blasted or Sands of Karak, just because, like, this is like the most basic enemy, so it would be weird for it to be in this region, but before Dratefly, except in Sands of Karak, but after Khan implies that they're like 2 bosses, which would be kind of wild. And I think I've got a few more. Yeah, down here, after Wing Mold, but then before like these random other guys. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know who they are or where they would be. Like I said, I can kind of guess that, you know, the ones after Wingmold are like really weird because they're before like the late game like major bosses and stuff. So there's not really a good way to figuring out where they are, especially because Wingmold was in like the dream sequence that I can't go back to. So it's not like I can realistically go back to where Wingmold is and see if I missed enemies there. The other ones could be in Sands of Karak, or they could be in like Underworks, but I feel like I'd have seen them if they were in Underworks. I feel like I would have seen them if they were in Sands of Karak too. But just based off the nature of Sands of Karak, it's kind of hard to explore that place. So maybe I did just miss them. Anyway, I'm gonna head to Bellheart to check what Pliny said on his note, because maybe I'll be able to find him and get my weapon upgrade. Getting weapon upgrade this late, like, okay, I mean, there's another weapon upgrade, which is, like, cool, but you have to save all the fleas to get it. I feel like that's so late in the game, it barely matters. And also, I have a thing to buy from Frey, right? Yeah, gotta buy the multi-binder. I am gonna save and not buy these things immediately, just because I'm not entirely sure if I need them for 100%, and if I have enough to afford like all like the tools, which I definitely will need for 100%. I can give you my relics though. I smell something on you. Heavy with past you are. I don't know if I have all the relics or not. This might be the last one. Yes, this is my collection. Well, look then. Look at what I have. Oh, that is the last one. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. I mean, that was like 130 extra. Do you have special dialogue? You do. Yes, yes. This is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled up in here, nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up. If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. Pah! Is it gratitude you seek? I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me. Okay. Okay, so you do get rosaries every time you give them something, so it's not like you literally do all that for nothing. What the heck is this sparkly thing? Install Crawbell. Okay, sure. I guess it's a house upgrade. Interesting. Cool, now my house has a lump next to it. Yay? I can hit it. Okay. Cool. Anyway, Pliny. I depart to pay my respects to the graves within the Great Wood. Pinmaster Pliny. So Great Wood makes me think Shellwood. And also because it's not that far from Bellheart, so it also makes sense. I don't know what graves he'd be talking about, though. But Shellwood's not that big. It wouldn't be that bad to just go through the whole thing. Unless he's up here. That would be kind of annoying, but whatever. So yeah, I guess we'll start exploring Shellwood, and like I said, it's not that big, so it shouldn't be too bad to just go through the whole thing and see where he is. Because I don't know what graves he'd be talking about, but... Oh, well. This area... Wait, what was through here? Oh no, this just leads to Spine Belhard, right? Yeah, okay, this is just a little like... Okay, there's nothing in here anymore. Alright. Can I climb this? Yes, cool. This is where the last purple polyp thing was that I didn't find for until hours later. Like dozens of hours. Oops. It's okay. I mean, it meant that I didn't have to go through the sequence where I get, like, infested until I was already, like, way over-prepared to get out of it relatively fast. Oh, I hear void stuff. Is there a void mass in here? I think so, because you're already infested. Although you're not. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't remember there being graves in this region, but I don't remember there really being graves in, like, any region, so... I'm just taking the Great Wood as shell wood and being like, yep, it's probably that. I don't think it'd be... Yeah, no, definitely not. Okay. Alright. Is it up here? I've been up here. Okay. I was gonna say, I feel like, there might be like a room I had never been in before. I don't know if it's because I couldn't access it because I need like Silksong or something, or if it's actually just like maybe it only opens once Pliny goes to it, or maybe it's just like a room that I have been to and I'm just forgetting about, which is honestly the most likely of the answers, to be fair. Oh, I one-shot those things? Holy crap! Okay. Maybe I don't even need this nail upgrade. Man, Pliny's useless. Bye. Okay, it does not seem to be in this room. Alright. I mean, this is the Weaver thing. I don't think he'd really call that like a graveyard. Yeah, okay, it does not seem like it. Where was the Sister Splinter boss arena? Was it over here? Oh. Okay, I don't think so. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. Okay, get out of here. Ay, ay, ay. There's rosaries up there on like a cross. It's kind of a grave. It's a little weak. I also don't see Pliny. I feel like it'd be hard for him to be hiding amongst the like tiny little region there. Alright. I really wish I remembered, like, I don't even, yeah, I literally don't even remember where I fought Sister Splinter. I just know that she was in Shellwood. And that's it. Oh, hey, I got those guys added to the Hunters thing. I didn't even know I didn't have them. Is that breakable? Nope. Sister Splinter's corpse should still be in... Hi, Seth. Okay, well, this is lucky, honestly. If I found Pliny, I feel like I never would have found Seth here. If I found Pliny, like, way, like, fast. Hello again. This time I most certainly do recognize you. 'Tis a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name, like I do? Would you share it with me?
Cadestre.
Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. They are familiar to you, perhaps. No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather up some before venturing on. So, Seth has fought in Shellwood, so that he doesn't remember the buds. It's like he's really not remembering anything about being a Shrine Guardian. I've learned, too, that traveling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious, the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. Yep, just instincts. Sure. Yeah, so this is actually really, really good, because this is one of the things that, like, it's kind of like Tiso being in Blue Lake in Hollow Knight, right? Where it's like, Seth is just in a random location in the world that you have no real reason to be, like, going to find him. I don't know if Seth, he's probably gonna move to somewhere else, and that's the thing, right, is I might never find him, because as far as I'm aware, he can move to literally any room on the map. You know, like, he was in Greymoor, he was in Shellwood. Maybe he's moving leftward, so he'll be in, like, Blasted Steps or Sands of Karak or something. Or maybe he's moving back towards where he was a Shrine Guardian. It's like, you know, now that he's in Shellwood, next time we see him is when he's gonna be, like, back where we fought him initially. Could be somewhere to check if I want to look for him. I don't think Pliny would be in here, but I guess I should check. Yeah, no, okay. Just, I feel like there's no way he's in there, but maybe. So it's like, the fact that I ran into him in Shellwood is like super lucky because, you know, I don't really have a reason to be in here, and I didn't have any indication that Seth would be here either. I just happened to cross him. And so that's really missable. And I don't know if following Seth around will like lead to him getting his memories back, and if he'll be hostile again if he does. Or what, but like, you know, it probably leads to something, I'd imagine. Can I go up here with super jump? No. There was light coming through, you gotta check. Okay. Pliny, I'm feeling less and less likely that he's in Shellwood. Which is unfortunate. Because I don't know where else to check. So. Additionally, like, Pliny has been missing since Act 3 started, right? Ever since the very beginning of Act 3, Pliny has not been there. And I have not seen him at all. So it's like, he's somewhere pretty, like, random if I literally have not yet seen Pliny in everywhere I've been in Act 3. I didn't mean to grapple that way. Dang it. Man, I was climbing up so well. Bye. Those guys deserve it. They suck. There's not that much of Shellwood left to check. I still have not seen the Sister Splinter Arena, though. Maybe she's just not there anymore, and I went through it and didn't recognize the room, because it's a, like, you know, it'd be like a pretty generic looking room. I'm pretty sure you have to fight her to get to the wall jump, so she'd be like, she should be like in this general region. I just don't remember exactly where. Really? The grapple sent me up too high? Gosh dang it. Get out of here. Pliny? Over here? No. Okay. Well, this is, okay, don't come over here. Not really finding him. I have the oil. I didn't really think about that. Like, when I was getting a bunch of money and stuff, I didn't think about the fact that there would potentially be another nail upgrade. I guess I should have assumed, just because if Pliny leaving, like, what would be the point of having him leave if you never even had to talk to him again to get another upgrade? Like, yeah, you could find him somewhere, and, you know, they could do some Pliny lore. But, like, people wouldn't care nearly as much if it wasn't like, oh, I need to find him to upgrade my weapon again. So, this bench is gone. Oh, I did not know that. Interesting. I'm searching up here just because, like, maybe there's something. I did kind of, like, immediately leave this place as soon as I entered it from Shellwood, because he's not really in the Great Wood. But, whatever. Or, like, I went through... Did I go through this room? I don't actually remember if I went through this room. Oh my gosh. Ow! That was rude. I didn't go through that room, I don't think, actually. Well, Pliny wasn't there, so... I'm gonna head back... Can I go, like, up there somehow? I think if I swim around the long way, I would get up there, right? Yeah. And Pliny was not over here. Yeah, no, because that leads... Okay. Pliny! I really need my weapon upgrade. I mean, I don't really need it, honestly. There's not a whole lot of game left to be doing with it. But it'd be cool if I could have one. Have I been up this way? Maybe? Ow. Okay, well that, I mean, that just loops around. What the heck is the point of up there? It just loops around. There's like a platform there. Whatever. I mean, there's probably one of like the silver bells up there that you need for the one quest. Oh, dude got void corrupted. Oh no, now he'll do 2 damage. Okay, whatever. Hornet, go down the walls, please. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's any other graveyards, like at all, in this game that he would potentially have gone to. Like, I don't know where he would be. Okay, hold on. Where have I not been at in Shellwood, at the very least? You know what? I think I missed the area right underneath the Belby station, just because I thought that was, like, when glancing at the map really quick, I think I thought that that was the area where you talk to, like, the lady that strangles you and turns you into a witch. But it's 2 different spots, so I guess he could be over there. Doesn't hurt to check. It's not that far. It's a bench right here. Yeah, because I went in and checked this lady's area, even though I was like 99% sure he wouldn't be in there, over here. And then I kind of quick checking the bench, the one right underneath the Belby station with like the 2 like horns. I guess I could just check that. I don't even remember what that was, to be honest. So maybe it was a graveyard and I completely forgot. This is up here. Yeah, I have not been here. Oh! Well, okay, yeah, no, this is where it was. Okay, awesome. Dude, thank goodness I realized that. Okay, so Pliny is not a fighter. Which is interesting, because he does make weapons. Oh, hello. It's going good. I'm just finishing up Silksong, hoping to get to 100% completion today. Nice. Okay, pretty easy combat encounters. I mean, there's a bunch of early game enemies, even though they were abyss corrupted. Welly ho! What a fearful fright you saved old poor Pliny from. Such a delight at longest last is that fine little dance and sing. These are deadly roads to wander, Pitmaster, especially with the black-soaked threads tearing the lands apart. Your greatest chance for safety lies in Belhart, with your fellows. You can protect one another, and perhaps in time rebuild. Yeah, I don't really know why he left Belhart, to be honest. He's like, I'm going to the graveyard. Thumbs up. You know, ciao, I'll see you there. And he's been there for a while, because I started Act 3 like a dozen hours of gameplay ago.
Oh, my Ned.
Oh, yes, of course. 'Twas not Pliny's wish to abandon his dear Bella friends, but with the world now ending, I had to come and say one last farewell to my sweet Melitora. It is more Pliny lore, or some Pliny lore, because he has had none up until now. I shall be returning, though, quite rightly. Our town will be needing a pinmaster's fine work now more than ever.
Well, Yanni.
Ah, how welly romantic 'twould have been had the lost pilgrim struck me down beside her grave, to lie together forever as the road crumbles all round. Okay, so he's suicidal. But fortune has claimed other, kind of, and perhaps 'tis best for this humble pinmaster to continue his trade a little longer. These uncertain times will bring much new work, I should think. What is it with the weapon upgraders being suicidal, relatively? Because Nailsmith and Hollow Knight is the same freaking way. Stay alert on your journey home, Pinmaster. If you encounter other bugs upon the road, I advise you avoid them as you are able.
Me ofende?
Okay, cool. Alright, I guess we'll just head back, and then he can upgrade my weapon again. Thanks, Pliny. Do. Alright. Oh, hi, Chakra. Alright, cool. Pliny's back. He somehow beat us back, even though we ran.
Da, fenestra.
Classic. It's just like Lem with his shop. It is fortunate to see you return, Pinmaster. The roads between here and that deep woods grave crawled with violent foes. I had concerns for your safety. Well, Shocker was there this time, so... Brave warrior, my hero. 'Twas indeed a fearful scramble home, but safe I now am, and a warmly pleasure to see you too, for the world has darkened indeed. In such times the task for Pinmaster is clear, to polish and sharpen and refine, suchly that the glimmer of your blade may pierce through the encroaching murk.
Chameleon.
Again, Pinmaster, I must ask your skilled service. I bring another gland of oil. Oil, so much! This bug is past surprise. It is time, methinks, to see your blade's work finished, to bring about a shine bright as none before. Okay, so this is the last one, which makes sense, because I don't know where the frick I'd find another one. Lily now. Why wait? Would you have me begin, traveler? Okay, it's not that expensive. Although I might have to farm a little bit more rosaries to buy the rest of the tools, but that's fine. Farming rosaries is actually not that slow. I thought it'd take a lot longer. It took like 20 minutes to get like 4,000. It's pretty fast, actually. It would have helped if I picked up the rosaries from the flea thing instead of just immediately grabbing the oil and having it unload the rosaries, though. That was really unfortunate. That blade, by claw, it is done. Sharper than this Pitmaster would have believed achievable, shining pale and clear. Bonva, stranger, you have granted my wish, and more. Your blade is accomplishment to match those of great Pitmasters past. Falum may err, but throughout its morbid dim, your needle will shine bright.
Bonva nama elo.
Cool. And he's not asked me to kill him with it like the the guy from Hollow Knight does. Alright, so that's weapon upgrades done. I guess I should start heading out around and just buying out shops and then seeing how many more tools I'm missing after doing that. To get to 100%. So yeah, there's the crazy expensive shop over here at the first shrine because, oh my gosh, she charges you so much money for her gear, even though it, like, you save her life twice, and she's like, I'm gonna just be the priciest shop in the game. Because why not? And then we have the architect. Architect shop is also very expensive. And also, hopefully I have enough of the, I almost called it pale ore. What's it called? I don't remember. Craft metal. That's what it's called. Yep. Pale ore is a Hollow Knight term. In order to buy out the architect shop, because I don't actually know. But yeah, I'll buy a sentence grip, which is not that expensive, but then the spool extender is like crazy expensive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough stuff for the architect shop. That's really unfortunate. Also, Sherma's sleeping. Gotta wake up, Sherma. You're literally like the caretaker of this place. You gotta pay attention. I know second sentinel's out there protecting you, but they're not that good at it. Alright, let's head to the architect. I probably won't be able to afford everything. And I think there's one more thing at Forge Daughter as well, which would take a craft metal. So hopefully it's not too much in terms of craft metal. Because I have 5. And Forge Daughter has one, and the Architect has... I have no idea how much stuff is in the Architect shop. So if it's 4, then we're good. As long as I'm not, like, forgetting about any other source, any other reason why I would need any. Which I probably am, to be honest, but, you know, that's... well, I guess we'll see. Come on, Architect. Hello.
Danny Frank.
Master, I have communed with the shrine above. Your learnings are unique, techniques born of cogwork hearts. Their mastery will require some commitment on my part. Bug Red, you are the first organic shell to fuse our memories. Such behavior, my line would have believed impossible. Still, your broad arsenal did suggest strong affinity with the mechanical craft, enough to allow access to our thought store. Have I not come back here after getting the Architect Melody? No, I definitely did, because I bought the Architect key. Why did Hornet not say this last time I talked to the 12th Architect?
Fadastama.
You're an impressive skill master. I'm grateful for the insight. Okay, they can fix my silk shot. Oh, I forgot I had a broken silk shot, to be honest. Okay, well, I'll do that. And then I think I can afford this. Yeah, I can. And it's exactly 4 items, which is encouraging to that I have exactly as much craft metal as I need to finish the game, because I have 1 left, I know what I would use it on, and I don't know what else I would need craft metal for, so. My service to you, Bugred. As it concludes, I must confess. Okay. Long now I have felt my rotors slow their spin, my limbs lift weak, an ending is felt, coming, sudden, certain, welcome.
Yanara.
Whatever fading you feel is not shown in your craftmaster. You provide tools of immaculate make, which I am buying right now just for 100% completion and will not ever use. Although I think some of them are actually good. From what I've heard, like the saw blade is actually like crazy good. I just didn't buy it until now, because I don't use tools that often, so. What will follow if you pass? Would another take your place? One cannot. The skill to construct an architect, that was taken by time. I am the last, final. The core remains to sustain the song, but no more architects to tend toil or build anew. So strange, for Farlem eternal, states the directive cage. But how can eternity sustain without an architect to serve? This seems error, an end. An error? Welcome. Okay. That's really unfortunate, Architect. I did get a cogwork cart to fix Second Sentinel. There's obviously not another one in the game, because I definitely would have found at least one of the pieces of it by now. There's no way it could have been, like, if I didn't use the cogwork cart on Second Sentinel, I really highly doubt I could use it to, like, save the life of 12 Architect. Because Second Sentinel has a whole boss fight, right? Like, so it wouldn't exactly... I don't think they'd replace that with the 12th Architect boss. So it would be like you just miss out on a boss fight if you do that. So I doubt there's anything you can really do to save the 12th Architect, aside from just not buying out her stock. I guess just not buying the 12th Architect stock would have probably prevented them from getting killed off, because the game wouldn't want to kill off a merchant that still has stock. But it's too late for that, because I just did. Oops. That's, sorry about that. It's fine. I mean, it means that you can't get 100% completion without killing the Architect. Which is, you know, unfortunate. Hey, Forge Daughter.
Husband?
Forge Daughter, I've acquired a power that will enable me to end this black madness. Soon I will act to stop the quakes and save this land. Excellent, Pointy Bug. Your drive and your vigor both have proven surprisingly large for one so small. We shall remain here still. If our service can aid your critical task, know we will continue to provide it gladly. I never really thought about this, but Forge Daughter saying, like, using we to refer to themselves. Originally I was like, oh yeah, it's Forge Daughter and Balo, right? Because Balo is normally over there, like, stoking the fires and stuff. But Balo has left. Like, he's operating the diving bell now, and Forge Daughter still uses we. So they just refer to themselves as a plural, which is interesting. And I can't afford it. Awesome. I'll take the Magma Bell. Thank you very much.
That's fine.
Stay safe, Forge Daughter. If I require your aid, I shall return. All wishes go with you, Pointy Bug. Calm the raging of our world that our task can continue. Yeah, because Balo's not here anymore, because he's over at the diving bell. Wait, actually, and all these coals are... Were these hot coals before? I don't think they were. I think I'm just going crazy. As I say, did the coals actually dry up now that Balo's not there? So how many... I'm at 98% completion. How many tools am I missing? I'm missing 1. Great. Oh. And I do not know what one that is. I don't know if it would be from a merchant or not. And then I've got Passing of Age. I can start doing Passing of Age and then see if I just happen to think of something while I'm doing it. So over Camp Collapse to Black Thread play is obviously over Bone Bottom, so let's head there to look for Mr. Mushroom. Woohoo! Alright. I don't know all the Mr. Mushroom locations. Like, when I read the riddle initially, I was like, oh yeah, I can probably guess some of these, but some of them I was not really sure on. This one was pretty obvious. Or at least, I'm thinking it's pretty obvious. I guess maybe he's not here. That'd be wild. I don't know where else he'd be otherwise. Maybe at, like, the Survivor Camp? But there's not exactly a lot of room there. That's in, like, a really small tunnel. Oh yeah. I was like, wow, that bug died really fast. It's like, oh yeah, because I got a nail upgrade. Okay, yeah, no, Mr. Mushroom is just right here. Cool, cool. This one was easy. Hey, buddy. Great strides move the world, but small steps shouldn't be overlooked. One mystery leads to another. Scrutinizing the belly of the thing will prove useful. The meaning behind your musings is as opaque as ever. Would you converse with me directly, sir? Trust yourself and each other. The solution is always within grasp. Oh, excuse me. Yep, he's just as weird in this game. Being at 98% completion with one, because I don't know if this gives a completion percentage or not. I feel like it won't, which means I don't know what the last completion percentage would be for, which is really unfortunate, because yeah, I'd basically walk. Oh, that's yeah, that sucks. I mean, I guess I can try and find the rest of the enemies here or something. I don't think that gives completion percentage in Hollow Knight though, so it'd be weird for it to do it in Silksong. Anyway, we'll just focus on Mr. Mushroom for now. Scorched field on edge, shells black and burned. Okay, so burning and scorching makes me think of deep docks. The only problem is that deep docks is like a whole region. And it's kind of large. It's not like that huge. So I don't know like where in deep docks he would be. Although, now that I think about it, Field on Edge is like Far Fields, and Far Fields does have the lava region where you fight Fourth Chorus. I'll check that first because it's small, and then if he's not there, I guess I'll do like a whole pass through of Deep Docks and hope I don't miss him. You can hear him when he's nearby, so I probably wouldn't miss him if he was in Deep Docks and I just went through every room. But Far Fields is a much smaller area that he could be in, so we'll go there first. Yeah, down here where you get the cloak and fought Fourth Chorus is like a lava area. So it's a scorched field on the edge, you know, it makes sense. Okay, that's the actual Fourth Chorus arena, and he's not there. So, you know. But by on it, I doubt he'd be in the Weaver Nest, which is like the farthest edge of this area. I guess he could be. I don't remember exactly where he is in like Hollow Knight and stuff too. If he's ever in a weird area that would, an area as weird as it would be for him to be in a Weaver Nest. To know if like that's something I should even be considering, or if it's like no, they wouldn't put Mr. Mushroom in a Weaver Nest. Because like right now, I don't think they'd put Mr. Mushroom in a Weaver Nest, but it's like I don't remember if there was any like super weird Hollow Knight. I wish I remembered exactly where. Is he over here? Oh, I see mushrooms. Yeah, he's here. Okay, cool. Just get my ass kicked by basic early game enemies. It's fine. Alright, cool. Nice. This is one of the ones that I wasn't sure about, so finding him here this fast is awesome. The elements do not conspire against you, they have their own designs. When one spies a great peak, the natural inclination is to begin climbing. That's true. The little left behind, you decided then? A companion for the journey. Oh, excuse me. Okay, bye. I like how Hornet like talked to him like at Bone Bottom, and he didn't react immediately when Hornet talked to him and kept talking for a little bit, and then was like, oh, I didn't see you there. Upon towers spinning near the Surgeon Spurned. I think this is in, it's near Yarnaby. I think this one's near Yarnaby. The spinning towers, they have like the wheels with the spikes on them, and then Surgeon Spurned, like Yarnaby. It could also be the only other Surgeon Spurned I can think of would be the oh, I'm not playing the Bellbeast one. I was like, why are the Bellbeasts not showing up? The only other Surgeon Spurned I can think of would potentially be the Lifeblood Scientist guy. But I don't know what spinning towers would be in that area, so we're going to Yarnaby first. And if it's not at Yarnaby, then we'll check the Axolotl Scientist out. Alright. Up we go. Ow, bad. Whoa, hi, dude. Didn't know you were gonna drop down there. Is there not a way to go? Okay, I gotta go down and through this tower first. Yeah. Ouch. Man, I'm bad at this game. Okay. Bye. Yeah, because this has all the wheels in the background. It's got these wheels too, right? So it's like the tower itself isn't spinning, but there is spinning involved, and Yarnaby's like the surgeon, right? Which I went past on accident. This is a shortcut I've never opened. Is Yarnaby? No, Yarnaby's... I don't know what the middle outcropping is beneath me, but Yarnaby's the one above me. Yeah, Yarnaby's up here. So, I guess I'll go up here. Because that's Yarnaby's house. Wow, nice needle. That was good. That's Yarnaby's house. I don't see Mr. Mushroom. Okay, this is concerning. He wouldn't be in the house, right? I don't even know if I can get let back in. I don't think Yarnaby would let me back in. Should I say? Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, no, Yarnaby doesn't care about me. Okay, hold on. Up tower spinning near the surgeon's brain. Is he just at the top of the tower? Like if I climbed it up higher instead of cutting out to go talk to Yarnaby? Like up here. Not immediately. Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, he was just higher up the towers. Okay. Cool. Hello, Mr. Mushroom. Yes, communication is the heart of it. The grandest boasts and the tiniest murmurings all have their meanings. Your point is well made. Even the flowers have their stories to tell. Light can be cast anywhere. I have no desire to interrupt your meditations, Harold, but I am eager to speak with you, if you would listen. Take note of it all. Render it in line. You'll be glad that you did. You can take the journey home with you. Oh, excuse me. Okay, bye. Alright. Cage of one who raged against the silken lie. This was another one I didn't know exactly. My first thought is the Green Prince's old jail cell is potentially a spot where he could be, or he could just be like in the prison. But the prison, it's kind of like with Far Fields and Deep Docks. Like the Green Prince's jail cell is a small region. It's not even it's not a small region. It's a small like area to check. It's just the one cell, and then maybe I can check like some of the cages around it, obviously. Whereas the prison's like a whole region. So I'll check the Green Prince's area first. Can I just like Silksong up here? Yeah, kinda. Instead of taking Craig's elevator. Cool, that actually worked. I definitely could have done it better if I just moved farther off to the side before Silksong, but you still got me up faster than the elevator would have, I'm pretty sure. Gosh. Dude, I suck. Okay, it takes 3 hits to kill a dog without it being abyssed. Which I don't know how many hits it took before the nail upgrade, but... Okay, so it does not appear to be at least in the exact cell that the prince was in. But I can still check, like, the surrounding cells. Okay, like, he might be, like, in this room, because this room's got a bunch of hanging cells and stuff. I don't think he'd be in an area with like a bunch of enemies that could just get you, though. Okay, yeah, no, he does not seem to be here. Okay, then we'll head to the prison. I guess the first place to check in the prison would probably be the cell that the first sinner was in, just because that's like a more important location than just the prison. So we'll start there, and then if he's not there, then we'll just search the rest of the prison, and if he's not there, then I have no idea. So, you know, hopefully he's here. If I just remember where it is to get over there. Can I go up that? Whatever. I'll just go around and down, it's fine. The map shows that there's like a passageway there, maybe? It's hard to tell because the bench symbol's kind of blocking it, but it's fine. I can just go this way and then drop down. Yep. And over here. I'm pretty sure that this area I'm going towards is where we fought First Sinner. It has been a while. Yeah, definitely. And he's here. He's just right next to the First Sinner arena. Okay, cool. Nice. Another relatively easy one. I mean, I went to the wrong spot first, but it's not a huge deal. At the bottom of a well, you can only look up. The past is hidden from those who look forward. Those echoes may guide you still. Yes, that's true, for the kind-hearted weapon can also be a friend. You are so eager to follow in her footsteps, but what are you leaving for those who come next? Oh, excuse me. I don't think Mr. Mushroom is required for 100% completion in Hollow Knight either, so I don't know if this is going to give me my last percentage that I'm missing aside from the last tool. But maybe on the quest to find the last tool, I'll realize what else I'm missing. Because I'm only at 98. Oh, I have a memory locket still. Oh, that's probably what it is. I probably have to fill out the, because I think that's the, I haven't used my last memory locket. So I view my crest. Yeah, the architect one is still, okay, that might be it. Hopefully that's it. Anyway, I hope that's it because I have no idea what else it would be. Fell Heart of Frost, 2 Swords on High. I think this is just at the top of Mount Fae. Because Heart of Frost, Mount Fae, and then Swords on High, like, that's where you get, like, the moth, like, the giant moth bug bird thing goes there. So, we're gonna go to Mount Fae. Next. And it's probably at the top, because that's where you actually get where you meet the big moth bird thing. So, unfortunately, we are gonna have to climb Mount Fae again. Thanks, game. It's fine. It's not a huge deal. I mean, with double jump and not have to worry about the cold anymore, it's pretty easy to climb. Though I don't think I can just do this. Oh, maybe I can. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, huge. Big skip. Nice. The next section kind of outcrops a lot more, so I don't think I'll really be able to keep doing that. Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, I was like, why is there a abyss-infected one of these guys? That's so obnoxious, because they could, like, shoot at you as you pass by, but they still died of one thing. The abyss health upgrade isn't enough to make them actually survive another thing. That was awesome with the placement there, because if I was suddenly over to the side, it wouldn't have actually grabbed it. I'll hit this bench just in case. I think I can not do it like that. That was dumb. Let me try this. See how this goes. It grabbed something. Okay, cool. That worked great. As I say, I think what I can do is just bounce off these and then double jump. Yeah, skip that. Okay. And I can just jump up. That's really unfortunate. It's fine. We made it up anyway. Okay, we're basically at the top at this point already. That was super fast with Silksong. Turns out when you're trying to climb vertically, Silksong, you know, it helps a lot. I won't be able to jump up that, though. I'll have to go down the slide and fly up here. As I say, because there's nothing above the mountain for me to grab onto at this point. Oh, he's just talking to the bird. One can visit the past, but then memories become contradictory. When the call rings out again, will you let your previous actions cloud your vision? By cloud by voice, history always rises to meet us. Oh, excuse me. Hi, bird. I don't think this bird is here normally. I think once it comes down and gives you double jump, it leaves. Normally, I think. So, having Mr. Mushroom just be talking to it is kind of silly. Past Cradle's Peak, last test of fitness that the age may pass this from its witness. So past Cradle's Peak makes me think I have to just silk soar from the cradle. Like the top of the cradle, then just silk soar up. Because I don't think you can climb up the rest of the cradle any other way, so... Yeah. Which I didn't know that there was anything above the cradle. Which is probably why there's a clue for it. That's more obvious. Because otherwise I'd have no idea to go to the cradle and silk soar upwards. So we'll head back to where you fight the first final boss. Which is actually super close because we can just go to Terminus and it's like right there. We're like in the cradle already. Okay, this Mr. Mushroom is going way faster than when I was trying to do the Hollow Knight one. Because I was not as good at the riddle in the Hollow Knight one. And also, you can start finding Mr. Mushroom before you even find the riddle. Because like I found him in Oh, does this not work? Oh, never mind. We're not. This gets blocked off for Act 3. Gosh dang it, dude. Okay, I guess going to High Halls is closest. I've got to climb back up through the area where you start Act 3, like dropping down when you're wounded. I didn't know I had to go back up that. There's not really a reason to go back to the cradle. After Act 3 is started. Until now. But yeah, because like you can start fighting Mr. Mushroom before you find the riddles for him in Hollow Knight. I don't think that was the case here. The first Mr. Mushroom spot is in the church. Oh, that guy just fell on the spikes. The first Mr. Mushroom spot is in the church, which I mean, like maybe he has actually been there for a while, and I just don't recall. This is not the way I want to be going. I wasn't supposed to go up there. Like, maybe he's actually been there for a bit, like, before I found the puzzle, and I just don't remember. But I feel like when I was doing, like, the Snail Shaman stuff, I probably would have seen that. Where exactly is the opening in this roof here? Dude, getting this is kind of a pain. What? Gabe, I wish they really should make it more obvious. Dude, what the heck? Is it not here? Wait, what the? How do you? No, it's above me. I guess it's more to the side. Was it actually in this room and just like over here? No. No, because it connects to the Coral Chambers room. Dude, they really need to make this an easier gap to find in the roof. I don't remember exactly what like section of the roof I fell through. I feel like I should have hit this by now. I mean, it's definitely here. It wouldn't be anywhere else. Like, that's the only way to get back up to the cradles by climbing back up through this section of Cogwort Core. And it shows it's directly above where I am. I have my doubts. Is it just where this thing is hanging down? It is! Oh my gosh, it's where the thing is hanging down. Dude, that's so far away from where they actually show it going up. Like, look at that. Like, I'm at the thing right now, and you can see it's, like, clearly more left. Dude, that's... Okay, so they do have it marked in the room. It's just not aligned with where it shows it is on the map. That's, you know, they could fix that in an update. Make it a little bit easier to tell where I'm supposed to be silk soaring. Oh, I've got to silk soar up that part. Okay. Going up. Hit that. I'm bad at this game. Alright. Okay. Clip my head on the geometry there. Hi, saw blade thing. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, and then this is where you get the Architect's Song. before it's all like destroyed and stuff. And then it looks like right here's the opening. Yep. Alright, and then this is where you fought Lace. And if I just Silk Soar up again, I should be able to get up to where you fight Grandmother Silk. I've been back up here in Act 3, because that's where you can get your last Silk skill, is from going to Grandmother Silk's, like, severed arm. I just didn't think to Silk Soar up again, because I didn't have the Mr. Mushroom quest, so there's not really an indication that there's anything even higher. But I guess there was. So, oops. Oh, okay. That tunnel collapsed at the start of Act 3, it seems. Yeah, because this is where Grandmother Silk's like severed arm was. I'm not at full health, and my last bench is kind of annoyingly far away. Is it up right here, it seems, is where you have to go up? That's like wild if there's a whole other like section. Oh my gosh, there is. It's not even going to be on my map because I'm entering a room. With these out, annoying guys. We die in 2 hits. Okay, that's handy. That's handy. That's not. I can handle that. That's not too bad. And it'll let me actually get a heal off. As long as you don't hit me. Alright. It said like last test of skill. And I guess I see why, because there is actual platforming here. Ooh, that's a bit. I mean, it'd be easier if I grappled, but I feel like you can make that without grapple, and I really want to. Oh yeah, you totally can. Let's go. Right? It says, or last test of fitness. Yeah, because they want to rhyme it with witness, which is, you know, fair. I didn't realize. So there is actual like platforming. And there's a bench here. Oh, that's... Okay, this might be harder platforming than I'm anticipating. I mean, so far it's pretty basic. Like, Mount Faye was harder so far, but Mount Faye is like the platforming challenge, right? Like, that's like the whole point of the region. Ooh, okay. Alright. Oh, there's enemies here that are new. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm glad that it's just for that tunnel and they're not also coming out in the actual, like, platforming segments. That's appreciated. Because platforming with enemies is the most obnoxious kind of platforming. So far it's not too bad, it's just this maneuver kind of over and over again. Where you grapple into a double jump. If I had known that it was gonna be like this, I might have wanted to equip the claw line grip thing, so I could just sit there hanging on the wall. What's nice is you can actually just like heal off these guys. There's nothing down there but spikes. Oh, dude, that barely hit my head, man. Come on. Okay. We finished the tunnel intermission. Oh, hi, new enemy type. I want to kill one so they get... Although, if I just bounce off you, will you go in my bestiary? No. The worm guys did when I just attacked once. I don't even think I, like, killed one. Unless it's, like, they're kind of like the sandworms, where it's just a whole bunch of, like, tiny enemies. There we go. Now, I do have to... This is a problem. Unless they just, like, respawn naturally, but I really doubt it. Oh, he does. Oh, that's awesome. I was gonna say, because I was like, now I gotta make sure I make it up on this go. Because like, my platform's gone now. Because I killed it. Oops. Oh my gosh, I'm bad. Gosh dang it. Dude, they're really lined up in a weird way. Okay, there we go. No way I hit my head on that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, those guys do 2 damage and everything. Oh yeah, it is just killing like little worms. Okay. I kind of want to farm these guys just to heal. So I don't die in here. That'd be really sad. I kept like barely missing it. The jump. This is probably fine actually. The last jump after climbing up the whole elevator of these fellas. Oh my gosh. Okay, that time they were lined up way better, and they weren't like awkwardly, like staircased on each other, where you had like very little maneuver room. Okay, I gotta wait here for my silk to regenerate. Alright. I hear Mr. Mushroom. There he is! Okay, that was not too bad. Now it hurts even more that I fell down when I was close to the top, because like that could have been even better. But overall, that was not too bad. Hey, bud! Do they realize it would only be the beginning? If they cleave themselves free, they would need to find their way anew. Oh, Wormchild! No surprise it's you who meets me here. Following me, are you? Or calling me? It is true, I would not have sought the lands below if not for your grand actions within them. But now, having journeyed their breadth, what singular sights I beheld! Flaming lakes, tangled woods, caves consumed by sand and frost. Remarkable things all, though given their void-claimed state, it seems you and I may be the last to hold those memories. I can allow that outcome, Harold. I act now to save that place, both for myself and for those bugs still alive within. As one who has seen so much, tell me simply, do you believe my efforts in vain? Me? Certainly you can ask, but I cannot provide a good answer. I have no mind for outcomes. Always my vision is too clouded by the present. Only the journey, the now. For myself, that is the purpose, and as far as my sight can see. If any other could come to understand that state, Wormchild, I suspect it may be you. Though maybe not yet, not this present, Maybe in a future far, when your actions might hail me so again. Alas, from these quaking caves it is past time I made my swift exit. Ours each may be long and winding roads, but I hope you too come to know the many joys upon the path. Bye, Mr. Mushroom. Now if I beat the game, we'll probably get an achievement with the whole, like, to be continued, like, thing that Hollow Knight had too. But there we go. Alright. I mean, I can Silksong up here too, right? No. But I can climb these walls. So we can still keep going higher. Oh. And that's as high as we go. Hi, dude. Is this supposed to be like, Is this supposed to be like Howling Cliffs? Oh, these guys don't attack it. Nameless Town. Is this a needling thing? Is that just a cobweb? Oh, there's like a silhouette here. Friends seduced, now only the wind. From depths below, now only the wind. The weaving ones beckon. Sweet promises whispered, yeah? So I don't think this is supposed to be Dirtmouth. There's no way that the whole thing is... No, because otherwise... There's no way it's supposed to be Dirtmouth, because Farloom is, like, underneath this, and the whole of Hollowness would be inside of Farloom, and that wouldn't make any sense at all. Although, I guess it could be, like, Howling Cliffs. And just, like, way far away. Like, if you traveled out across the Howling Cliffs, then eventually you'd get to here. Out there lie endless wastes. If I cross it now, Farloom shall fall back to a black fate of my making. My choice is made. I will not abandon its bugs to that grim end. I must ascend again. Yeah, okay. So all of Farloom is underground is wild. Like, the fact that that's just like, they're like, oh yeah, by the way, Farloom's just been underground this whole time. Is kind of nuts. I mean, I guess, like, Sands of Karak is pretty high north and it's still cave-like. Did that give a completion percentage? Or am I still at 98? I'm still at 98. Yeah, Mr. Mushroom is optional. Service Memento, though. So, you know, that's something. I'm gonna use my last memory locket thing and hope that it is all that's required to get to 99%. And then I'll look for the last... Oh, these guys can't show up here? Of course not. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna use my last memory locket and then hope that that's all I need to get to 99%, and then we'll set out looking for the final tool run past him faster. It's kind of sad that because this is all taking place in like a region, and like yeah, you go through like the doorway to get to it. It means that hi spikes. Will they show up now? Yes. Okay. Awesome. I don't have to climb back down through Cogward Core. It means that like on the map, it's not gonna show any like giant tunnel path thing. You know, like it's still gonna look exactly the same when I rest here. Yeah, the map didn't get updated. That's too bad, because it would be like a super tall like channel. I guess it would look kind of silly on the map, but anyway. Yeah, memory locket time. Oh, here. Oh, yeah. Obviously, there's these guys in my bestiary now. Yeah, right. So I'm only missing 2 slots in the bestiary, which are near right after the Sands of Karak, like Coral Tower boss. That's the only two I'm missing. Which maybe one of them holds the last tool I'm missing, or something like that. I'll start off checking Sands of Karak, and if they're not there, then friggin' I have no idea. But anyway, Cress. Go to Architect, because I gotta use my last memory locket. Which, even if that doesn't give me the completion percentage, I bet if I go back to Ava... Yeah, I'm still at 98. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Ava, because now that I've gotten another completed crest, it means that she'll probably give me another upgrade, and then that would potentially just be the 99%, like, hit. Hopefully. If it's not, then oh boy. We got some more searching to do, I guess. Okay, no, I wouldn't. I was gonna say, would it be faster to keep dropping down? But it really doesn't make much of a difference either. This, ow, this region is small enough that there's not. It doesn't matter which way you go. It's gonna be pretty short. You missed. I was like, please don't interrupt me when I'm trying to open the Weaver nest. And he just whiffed his attack, so I appreciate that. I should have kept him alive. I feel a little bad for just murdering him right after. Oops. That's live. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even if one as limited as me. In my last act, permit me to ask a final, selfish request. Your talents have provided great benefit, Ava. What is it you desire? Only to have my own soul, my own memories, bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed? No, your mind would cease to be in any independent source. I know, and I seek it gladly. So she's suicidal too? What is it with all these bugs? I guess after Farloon has been taken over by the Abyss, suicide, it's more of an answer. You know, this is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Sure. By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Ava. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Not the time, Grandmother Silk. We're having a heartfelt moment. Also, Ava is stuck in this, like, pod thing, so, like, you know, it's not like she was really doing anything to begin with. Bound Ava's art, Silksong. Ava's soul and stride reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. It's Salubra. Oh, and that's an achievement. Okay, it's gotta be at least 1% completion, right? Surely. I didn't realize that was a Steam achievement I was missing. 99%. Okay. Nice. I don't know how fast it is, but yeah, it's the Salubra's Blessing. Like equivalent for Silksong. Which Salubra's Blessing is honestly not that useful. And honestly, this probably isn't that useful either, especially because you can't get it unless you get every single memory locket, which is, you know, you're basically done with the game at that point. Why did I not use the Bell Beast? Where am I going? Okay. But, you know, it's something. Let's go to Sands of Karak now to, I guess, just explore and maybe find 2 new enemy types, I guess. It's weird that they would be after Crust King Khan, but also if they were in Underworks, it's weird that they would be... How fast does this regenerate? Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Okay, never mind. That's so much better than Salubra's Blessing. It's instant and it's super fast. That's awesome, actually. Okay. Yeah, it's weird that they would be after Crust King Khan if they're just like regular enemies, but you know, they could be. I think it'd be easier to enter from the right side and work my way over. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. That regenerates so fast, so holy moly, that's awesome. How many hits do these guys take? Oh, okay, well... I wanted to test to see how strong my weapon has gotten, but if you're just gonna abyss him and give him a crap ton of extra health, then whatever. Gosh dang it, Grandmother Silk. You ruin everything. Alright, Sands of Karak. I think last time I came here, those guys took 4 hits to kill, and I had the second highest nail upgrade. Although maybe it was only 3, and it was 4 when I didn't have, like, full silk for the damage boost, because I've got Hunter's Crest on. I think that might have been what it was. It was either 3 or 4, depending on how full my silk was for Hunter's Crest stuff. What's nice now is with the full silk spools, I can heal and still have the damage boost from Hunter's Crest, which is really nice. I might as well just let the thing recharge because it's super fast. Oh yeah, awesome. That's actually so nice. The problem is just like getting the last. I didn't mean to do that. Just like getting the last pale oil from the fleas is it's so late in the game. It doesn't really make much of a difference. Like when they add the DLC, it'll be awesome. But prior to that, like it's not a huge deal. Is there also a wait? Hold on. I know I just rode the elevator like down and then back up again. I'm gonna ride it back down again because I think I saw something off to the side there. Like right, like what's to the right there? Also, this conch fly, nice job, dude. Like I'm kind of curious if I just climb this manually. Can I bounce off those? No, of course not. Why would you be able to? Gosh dang it. Like it looks like there's something over here. Are any of you guys like the fly thing? I think I still need to kill another one. Okay, well. Oh well. Going back up then. I didn't have to take the elevator. I could have just like silk sword and it would have been out. Whatever. It's fine. We're already in the elevator. Alright. I guess I'll start with going down this way because there's no other paths to go from here, so it'll just be an immediate dead end. And it's just an immediate dead end. Cool. I don't remember what was down there, but you know. Oh, you had to go down there to make the platforms to go up here. Oh. I feel like I vaguely remember that now. Dude, I'm bad. It's fine. I don't need to do that anymore. I can just silk soar up. Although, I think I'd rather go over here than silk soar up. Because then I can go backwards through the platforming room, and that would probably be easier than going forwards through it. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Oh no, we're totally fine. Okay. Awesome. I thought the exit platform for that room would be higher up. Alright, yeah, because then I can go up here. Oops. Yeah. There's also a weird purple light here. If I just go up this way. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, it's the electrical things! Wow, these things do exist outside of Memoriam. I thought they were just a Memoriam thing, which is weird because Memoriam's supposed to be like a culmination of all the other regions. So it'd be weird for them to only exist there. This feels like it's definitely got to be at least 1% completion. It had a whole like region. It was the Volt Nest. Oh, is this like a boss? Oh my gosh, there's a whole boss here. Volt Firm. Okay. I mean, I do have an upgraded weapon. Like, more upgrade than you might be expected to have at this point. Although you need Silk Sword to get up here, so it's at least like an Act 3 thing. Ooh, that's okay. This is not a very hard boss. I feel like my upgraded weapon didn't make that big of a difference because that guy was really easy anyway. Oh, is this the last item I need for 100%? Acquire all tools. That should be 100% completion. Oh yeah. I don't know what what enemy I'm still missing from my bestiary. It's in between the two. It might just be like a random like small enemy in this region. Or something like that. That'd be my guess. Should I keep looking around Sands of Karak just in case? Because it feels a little bit weird to call it 100% when I'm missing an entry from my bestiary. Oh, that just got added to my, like, house, like, items thing. Okay, cool. I don't need this Silksong up, I can just climb. And this just takes me back to the start? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, whatever the final thing is, it's almost certainly in Sands of Karak, now that it's between Volt Vermin and Crust King Khan. It might just be some other, like, random other boss in the area, which would be kind of weird to just have another, like, boss randomly here, but it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense for it to be a boss. It wouldn't really make that much sense for it to just be another boss randomly, but, like, based on where it is in the bestiary, I feel like it's a boss in this region. So, like, I'm just gonna do, like, a quick pass through of the bottom area of this region. Is there anything through here? Or is this just how I was... Oh yeah, okay, that's just for one of those. Okay, I don't care. I guess if it was, like, up as, like, a... Oh, dang it, that sucks. Oh, this region got, like, heavily nerfed now that those sandworm things only do 1 damage. I didn't really think about that. If it's like a thing in the ceiling, then skipping all the platforming to be doing this is probably not the best way to find it. There's like extra ceiling up here. I'm just gonna Silksong up this way. Oh, this is just for that. Oh, okay. Or wait. No, this is going in a weird spot, isn't it? Have I been over here? Maybe? Do you have to Silksong to get that? You totally do. Okay, no, hold on. This might actually be it. Because I haven't been through here with Silksong before, and you totally have to Silksong. Like, I don't remember there being a crop, like a outcropping thing that took you that high up. Especially because it doesn't even like go across the. Oh, never mind. This is just a dead end. Never mind. I've been over here. Okay, I'm just misremembering. But hold on again. Hold on again. You can totally go up here. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, it's a crust, and you can't go over there. Cool, thanks, sandworms. Okay, I made it back, that's fine. This is just like a random Crust King Khan guy, like soldier, who's just over here. Can I needle it? I don't know what else I'd do. Like... Oh, okay, hold on. It is just a boss. Watch at the end. Cool. Okay. Hey, bud. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, he's actually like a challenging boss. Although I did enter this with 0 silk and low health, so that probably didn't help. He's got blocks for days though. Ouch, okay, walk into that one a little bit. I gotta just get around you, bud, if you don't mind. We're recovering. I mean, getting hit there was unfortunate, but we're slowly regaining our health back. Feel a little bit more comfortable now. He whips a lot if you just kind of jump, and I say that and jump and get hit anyway. Oh my gosh, okay, let's not get too cocky here. I have no idea like how much health he's got left. I feel like if he did have a second phase, he'd be in it by now. Considering like I staggered him and everything. Thanks, dice. So I feel like he potentially has this one phase. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Oh. Okay. Maybe not. He got put in my bestiary though. What do you mean? Oh. Okay. Sure. Bye, dude. Great memento. Oh, he gives a memento. Okay. I was like, am I gonna get watch, remember, till time, life anew? Okay. I was like, am I gonna get anything from being this guy? I'm literally at 100% completion. Like, I don't know what he could possibly drop. He drops a memento. Okay. Well, we have 100% completion. We did finish our first quest. The last thing they can do is go rebeat the final boss to get those officially, like, listed as achievements. Which means we're going back to the Abyss. Also, Sands of Karak has a whole area over there. With a guy in it. And that's also the whole bestiary done. Like, even though it's not required for 100%, we do have 234 out of 234 entries. I don't have the Hunter's Notes on every entry, but whatever. I want to go grind enemies. Like, that's kind of boring. So, you know. Anyway, we're heading to the Diving Bell because we got to go down to the Abyss. Unfortunately, the Abyss is kind of a pain in the butt to travel down to. Like every time you want to fight the final boss, it's not nearly as handy as in Hollow Knight, with the Black Egg Temple just being right next to Dirtmouth. It's a bit of a trek. That's okay. Oi! Oi! Oh! Let me through the airlock. Thank you. Alright. Ow. Well, rip. It's fine. I don't know how many tries it'll take me to beat the final boss, because it's a tough boss, but I mean, I've beaten it before, so. It took 5 tries to beat the first time, so either way, like, it really shouldn't be that bad. I have a stronger weapon now. I have slightly more health. I don't remember how much health I had when I fought her initially, but I have more now. I gotta tell Balo I'm ready to go down first. There we go. So it's like, I am stronger than I was. And I've got the upgraded Trovio mirror, too, because I beat Tormented Trovio. So, like, it might... I don't know if it'll be first try, though, because like I said, it's still a tough boss. Very fast and very speedy. We'll see. Okay. We're fine. Spinning up one of those. Yep. Summon it. Oh, dang it. I thought to pogo way too late. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't really remember how much damage these enemies normally take. I hit him twice and he survived, which I thought those guys normally took 3 hits, which would imply that the weapon upgrade does not make a difference, at least for that enemy. For number of hits it takes. Which would be kind of sad. That was 2, and I'm not empowered by Hunter's Crest stuff, so... You know. I mean, obviously it's stronger. I just don't know how much stronger. Especially when it comes to, like, how much easier this boss fight's gonna be. Sitting on this bench, though, because I probably won't win in one try. What the heck just got updated on the bench? What in the world? That's weird. I don't know what that would have been. Anyway, here we go. Final boss fight. I'm so glad that Lace is the final boss of this game. Like, Grandmother Silk just didn't feel like a very good final boss, to be honest. So it's like, if it was just like a corrupted, like, harder version of Grandmother Silk as the true final boss, it would have been kind of sad. I'm so bad. Just because, like, Grandmother Silk, like, she's a fine boss. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying she's a bad boss. She just doesn't feel like Hornet's supposed to be, like, super fast and agile. Grandmother Silk felt like more like a boss that you'd see in Hollow Knight than Silksong. So that's why I'm glad that she's not the final boss, because it means that the final boss is very much more of a Silksong boss. Alright, next phase. Take that heal, that's fine. That was less fun. Okay, cool. That's not the end. But, you know, we're doing good. I mean, we're at full health. Unfortunately, we are low on Silk, but we're at full health at the very least. One phase left. It is a long... I think it's the longest phase. Like, I'm pretty sure she has the most health in this phase. I could be wrong about that. It might be the same as the others, but I'm pretty sure she has the most health in this phase. Alright, come on, phase 3. Why did you jump instead of doing a third dash? That was weird. That was a really sucky spot for her to use that attack in. It meant I not only didn't get an opening, but also when I went for the opening, I couldn't really do it. I'm throwing so hard. Go for like a parry or something, that'd be awesome. No, dude, really, that could be too? See, that's what you want to see when she does that attack, and then you don't want to immediately walk into the friggin' projectile right after, but whatever. Her jumping is fine, too. You don't get as many easy hits on her, but... Can she parry in this phase? She might not actually... I forgot that had shockwaves afterwards. Oops. I'd assume that she can parry in this phase, but she has not. So she honestly might not even, like, be able to. Which would be sad, because the parries are really easy opens. I'm so bad. That was not even close to making it. She's got to be close to, like, staggering soon, right? I'd imagine. Okay. Yep, there's a stagger. And there we go. First try. Okay, awesome, dude. Let's go. Alright. That's the final boss. Dude, one attempt. Awesome. That was the dice never saved me. Like, I don't think the dice triggered on any hit there at all. Maybe like one of them. So, because my actual successful times against this boss, I think the dice triggered on like 3 hits. I probably shouldn't have won. But I mean, that wasn't too bad. It was close, but it wasn't like the dice never saved me there.
Kick it off.
And away we go. Bye, Grandmother Sill. Alright, that should be 100%. So it should be 2 achievements, which is to get 100% completion, beat the game, and then to do the Mr. Mushroom quest and beat the game. So yeah, pretty short stream. I mean, it was less than 2 hours, but I didn't expect it to take that long. It could have been a lot worse if I didn't find Volt Firm. Like, the only reason why I was able to find Volt Firm so easily is because of where it is in the bestiary. Which is nice. Like, if I didn't have the bestiary, I would have no idea where I should have gone for that the last tool. So that would have been terrible. But it was actually fun, because, like I said, we had Volt Firm, or not we had Volt Firm, we had the bestiary, and, like, you know, just looking at what enemies are missing. I didn't know that, like, maybe it would have been like Watch of the Edge, where it just gives you, like, a non-completion percentage related thing. You know, like, that would have been rough, because then I would definitely have no idea where to go, because we'd be done with the bestiary, so it's not from a boss. It might have been like the slingshot, where it's just like randomly in bile water. Like, it could have been something like that, which would have been rough. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, because we finished the quest to get 100% completion. Mr. Mushroom was pretty chill. The riddles weren't that bad. And yeah, that's it for this stream, at the very least. I will still be streaming Silksong because I want to do like the speedrunner achievement. I might do that like Sunday. We'll see. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. If I do it this weekend, it'll probably be Sunday when I do the speedrunner achievement. And I'm doing speedrunner before Steel Soul because I feel like speedrunner will be easier. Usually the time limit is pretty lenient. And when I do Steel Soul, I'm not going to quit out because I'm not a coward. If I die in a Steel Soul run, I die in a Steel Soul run, right? Like we just started back over again. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, bit of a shorter stream, like I said, less than 2 hours. But either way, thank you for watching, those of you who did. I don't know when the achievements are going to pop up, if it's going to be... Oh yeah, because there's still Mr. Mushroom's ending. Oh yeah. Oh, there's one of the surface bugs. This is different than the Hollow Knight one. I assumed it would be the same thing, it just shows him flying through the sky and it says to be continued. Okay, it's probably going to do that. Yeah. I thought the Hollow Knight one just started with him flying through the sky and didn't show any surface. It's basically the same thing. Yep, to be continued. Okay. There we go. There's Passing of Age. I wrote that they were both going to pop up at the same time. Is 100% completion going to pop up now when it shows... Or is it going to be after the credits? Can I skip the credits? I'm sorry, I don't mean to like say that the credits are worthless, but I would like the achievement to pop up. I don't think it's going to until after the credits. That's fine, because after the credits is when it actually shows your completion percentage. But yeah, I might do the speedrun achievement Sunday. We'll see. I'm definitely going to do it before Steel Soul because, like I said, I think it'll be a little bit easier to get. And then there's a 100% speedrun achievement as well. But yeah, dude, Silksong's awesome. Great game. You know, there's some less... Like, I feel like boss quality, compared to Hollow Knight, boss quality is overall higher, because I really like fast-paced bosses, right? Like, my favorite Hollow Knight boss is probably Nightmare King Grim. I know, it's like the most common, like, wow, your favorite Hollow Knight boss is Nightmare King Grim? No, it's Sisters of Battle, actually, never mind. I'd say it's probably Sisters of Battle. Nightmare King Grim's second, though, but Sisters of Battle is probably my favorite. Matthew Trobiani is Trobio. Oh yeah, because it's Trobiani. Duh. Sorry, I was thinking Matthew Griffin. And I was like, wow, that's funny that he voice acted for this game. But never mind, a different guy. But anyway, like Sisters of Battle is probably my favorite Hollow Knight boss because it's really fast paced and stuff. And Silksong, like I went into it being like, oh yeah, the game was designed around being more fast paced, and it definitely was, right? Like Lace's fights, Trobio's fight. You've got Widow and like Last Sinner. Phantom is kind of fast, I guess. But like Hollow Knight's bosses are a lot more like giant behemoth but not that fast bosses, which is a shame because, like I said, Sisters of Battle, which are like they're smaller in scale, is one of my favorite bosses. Nightmare King Grim, stuff like that. Um, so I'd say overall the boss quality was higher in Silksong. At least, not necessarily. I'm not saying that it's objectively better than the Hollow Knight bosses, but for my personal interest, I think the bosses in Silksong are better. So it'd be cool, like in DLC, which they're gonna add if they would add Godhome back. I mean, it doesn't have to be Godhome, but like a way to refight the bosses. To the darkness and dangers you persevered. Yeah, this is the same message. It doesn't change. It changes for Steel Soul. I'm assuming it did for Hollow Knight at the very least. 100% completion in only 35 and a half hours. And there we go. There's the 100% completion achievement. Um, so yeah, it's like personally the bosses are more to my liking. There were still some that were more like Hollow Knight bosses. Like I said, like obviously comparing Grandmother Silk and Radiance is like a pretty common comparison. But it really does feel more like a Hollow Knight boss in that she's big and it's got like pretty slow moving attacks and stuff like that. And so she didn't really feel like a Silksong boss, so that's why her as the final boss is kind of disappointing because you think that the final boss should be like more Silksong coded. Like it's fine having her like less Silksong based bosses and kind of like the more big, bulky, slow bosses. I mean, I just fought Voltverm, and that was just like a thing that did electrical charges through the arena. It was like a gimmick fight. Um, but you know, like there's some bosses that were big and slow. I'm trying to think of any, and I can't off the top of my head. So this is, oops. I mean, fourth chorus, right? Is kind of like that. Um, but having the actual final boss be like a really fast-paced one with the Lost Lace is great. That felt slower paced than when I was fighting her for the first time, but I mean that's basically any boss when you refight it, right? Like Nightmare King Grim takes a fair amount of time to beat the first time, and then once you beat him once, it's like, oh, he's actually like pretty chill to beat again. But anyway, so yeah, I think overall this game is, I like it more than Hollow Knight so far. Although it's hard for me to say that. I think it's because of Hollow Knight nostalgia. Makes me feel like Hollow Knight's good, like better because I'm like, man, like I felt like I have nostalgia for Hollow Knight, so it's hard for me to say it's better. But it's really good. The only thing I really want them to add is like a God Home like thing. Just because, like I said, I love fighting bosses in games. Bosses are my favorite part of like any game I play, so being able to refight them is awesome. Because I have to play through like the whole game again just to fight like Trobio or something like that. But anyway, I will probably be doing speedrunner achievement on Sunday. So tune in for that if you would like to see that. I might be doing it Sunday. If not, it would probably be like Tuesday. Yeah. So hopefully we get it in one attempt. It's 5 hours, right? I think it is for the speedrunner achievement. Doop. Yeah, 5 hours. 30 hours. I was at 35 hours, right? I wasn't that far off of getting the fast 100%. Dang. It's fine. Well, I mean, because I wasn't that far off of getting fast 100% when I didn't know what I was doing, like, I should be able to get it super easily this time. Um, it's a pretty lenient window, it seems like. Just like an actual Hollow Knight, because they don't want it to be, like, that hard to get. But yeah, thank you for watching today's stream. It was a bit of a shorter one, but thank you for those who tuned in. I'll see you for a Silksong speedrun next stream. Bye-bye.